Hello and welcome to the Wednesday check-in. My name is Michael and this is Hello Cupcake, it's me. Make sure that you like and subscribe to my videos to see more videos just like this, or if you have a video suggestion, let me know. So guys, today is Wednesday, March 3rd, 2021. Cannot believe that it's already March, let alone the 3rd. And just wow, a lot of stuff. This last week has felt like it took forever to complete. Like, it was really emotionally draining, had a little bit of an upset with a family member, just had feelings of inadequacy, feeling like didn't really matter, didn't really have anything going on, just a whole bunch of crap. But I don't know if I ever mentioned this in any of my other videos. Recent memory I can't remember that far back if I have, but back in December of 2018, I started doing work to become a peer counselor here in Washington State. And I got my certification and everything, and I should say my certificate of completion. I am technically a certified peer counselor. I'm not a state certified peer counselor as of yet. So got my certificate. That's really whitewashed, but there it is. So super happy about that. And I've recently made the decision that I'm going to go through with it a little bit more and try to actually get my state certification and do all that jazz. So then that way I can register with like mental health departments and stuff like that, so then that way I can be called in as an emergency counselor, or like maybe even work a crisis line or something like that. And even if I don't ever do anything with it, it's at least training that I've taken to be able to help people later on in life. And it's something that I have done, that I put my time and effort into completing. So really, really excited and happy about that. I went to log into the web portal the other day, and all my passwords and information and stuff was not working. So I shot an email to the Washington State Director, and I'm like, hi, I'm having login issues, blah, blah. They got back to me and said, we recently upgraded our system, so some of the peer counselors have lost their login and all the other stuff. And I said, well, I've already completed the course, and I sent you in my paperwork and my certificate. If I start up a new account, can I just have all that stuff applied to that new account? So long story short, after like 14 emails between me and the director, and me, the director, and tech support over at Washington State University, finally got it all figured out. And yesterday I got an email stating that my application had been received and that I am now in line for state certified training. It's a 1-week course, 36 hours. Thankfully, and this is like probably one of the only times you're going to hear me say thankfully, we're in a pandemic right now, which means I can do it all online instead of having to drive 250 miles a day, because the training is at our state capital, and I just could not afford to make the drive every day. It's 100 miles just to the state capitol. From my front door to the state capitol city limits, it's like 100 miles. And then wherever I gotta go within that city, so I'm estimating that it would be about 250 miles a day, driving there, turn around, coming back, not including all the wear and tear on my car, not including all the gas, not including needing to have food for lunch. And if I wanted to stay there, then I'd have to get hotel accommodations, and I'd have to make sure that it was pet friendly so that I could bring my cat along with me. And so I'm just like really super thankful that it is how it is right now. And we there's a training coming up in May, and it looks like there's another training coming up in July. And so I'm hoping to try to do the July one, just to give myself a little bit more time to go back over the course material and study up a little bit. And I have I don't know if they give this out or not, but I actually have the 2019 course guide downloaded onto my phone, like what you would see in the classroom during those 36 hours. And so I've gone through it quite a bit so far already. A lot of it is just workshop exercises. Sally said this, this, and this. Johnny said this, this, and this. How would you go about helping Sally? How would you go about helping Johnny? State director so-and-so said this, and you got an email saying this from this other person. Who do you go by? How would you diplomatically do this, that, and the other thing? And it was just like, oh God, kill me now. But, yeah, there's that. Moving on from there, nothing really new in the medical side of things. Monday, I had to do a 24-hour urine collection. And that doesn't sound as horrible, like just saying it out loud. You're like, okay, so for 24 hours you had to pee. You already pee. No, I had to urinate into this jack-o'-lantern orange bucket that was like this big by that big. It was 4 liters total, and this is way too much information, I know, but I am a heavy urinator already as a diabetic, and because I drink so much water throughout the day, I'm constantly urinating. So I actually had to call the doctor and be like, what if I fill this thing up? What am I supposed to do? And the lady's like, what do you mean if you fill it up? I'm like, what do you mean? What do I mean? Like, if this gets filled up, what am I supposed to do? Because I called her at 11, and I had just started my collections at 8, and I was already almost at 2 liters worth of fluid. So she called me back and told me what to do or whatever. But I had to stay home all day yesterday. Like, I couldn't go for my walk. I couldn't really go not yesterday, Monday. I couldn't go for my walk. I couldn't do anything. So, and in the instructions, it's like, if you miss even one urination into the bucket, you had to completely scrap it and start all over again. I was like, I'm just going to stay home. I'm going to pedal around the house, do what I got to do, get some paperwork done, did some cleaning. You see this pink tote right here? That's like studio equipment that I had laying around the living room that I'm like, okay, I need to consolidate this crap. So that there's like lighting, a couple of microphones, and a whole bunch of other stuff in there. Some cables, what have you. Kind of reconsolidated my whole YouTube setup here. You can't see what I'm looking at, but like I have my tripod and cables and lighting and microphones and whatever else. So just kind of consolidated that into one manageable lump. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing for the. That's what I did all day Monday and part of last night. Um, so yeah, just trying to make things happen. Had a little bit of, like I said, I had a little bit of an upset with a family member, and got really, really discouraged, really, really upset, and went into this whole like fuck it mode. Why should I even bother trying type of a like mindset. And I had to stop and think. I'm like, you know what? No, fuck that. Um, I I'm not gonna get into too much detail because it's gonna take forever for me to talk about, and I don't want to make this a 45-minute video of me just belly aching about the fight that I got into. But anyways, I was left with a feeling of fuck it. Why even try? Why even bother? Just stop. Don't even try to push forward. And that's not what I want. So I made the conscious decision that I'm going to just continue to push forward with the goals and aspirations that I have right now, and that's what I need to do for myself, and not listen to anyone else, not listen to the naysayers or what have you, and just try to do the best I can for myself. And it might not be the best solution for everyone else, but I'm finding that I'm having to do more and more on my own. And the reality of being a single person with mental health and physical health issues is really starting to sink in. I turned 40 in a couple of days, and I've just had a lot of like aha moments where I'm just like, oh, okay, you're getting older, you gotta start taking care of this stuff. The other day I sat down and did a last will and testament, including power of attorney and all that other stuff. Like, I did it through this website called doyourownwill.com, and it covers so much information that it's not even funny. Things that you wouldn't even normally think about. And so I got all that taken care of, and now I'm just like, okay, now that that's taken care of, I gotta go get it notarized. And which is a novel experience because I've never had to get anything notarized. And I don't know if I should print it out on like better paper than what I have it on, or if I should just leave it on the regular computer copy paper. But got that taken care of. Got several copies of that printed out, so then that way I can keep one in my emergency briefcase that I have, and then give one to each of the powers of attorney, and call it good. So I don't know, but yeah, so just trying to do things, doing small steps here and there. I'm tired of being told no, or being made to feel like my thoughts and feelings don't matter. And so I've taken it upon myself to say, okay, I'm going to tell people what I'm doing, and if they don't understand it or they don't like it, so that's kind of the mindset I'm in this morning. It could change by, the end of this video or whatever else, but that's where I'm at right now. I'm just like, you know what? I got to start doing me. Right, wrong, or indifferent, there it is. But anyways, guys, I'm not going to continue ranting and raving about that. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the video off now. I'm thinking that Thursday or Friday, I haven't really decided yet, of next week, that I may go ahead and do a live video session, and So I want to get your input on that. So put your input down in the comment section down below to let me know what your time is, like where you're located, like if you're Central, Mountain, or Pacific, East Coast, whatever. And then that way I will try to make it kind of uniformed across the board. So like if I say 6 p.m. Pacific time, I'll keep into consideration that will be 10 p.m. Eastern. So I'll try not to make it so late, like try to do it around 4 or 5 or even sooner. But yeah, just try to figure that out, so then that way you guys can join in and we can talk one-on-one. I also got to figure out if I'm going to do it on YouTube, if I'm going to do it on Twitch, if I'm going to put together my own chat room. And it's probably not, I'm probably not going to record it, just because it's going to be kind of clunky. So we'll figure all that out. But as usual, questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comment section down below. If you haven't done so already, please hit the like and subscribe button. And if you need to get a hold of me, you can do so by sending me an email, hellocupcakeitsme@gmail.com. Make sure you head over to the blog, hellocupcakeitsme.com. And as always, thank you so very much for everything. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.